when you first told me your name. I didn't hear a word you said, but it was written all over my face. Should've known it was you I would love until the end. When you made it down the aisle, every moment stole my breath. Bet you could see it in my smile. Should've known it was you I would love until the end. I don't know where this road leads. All I know is I wanna go with you in a life where there's no sure things. I am sure I wanna live it with you.
Not too long after we were married, Jessica was born, and I was fortunate to have been there in the delivery room. When they laid her on the warming table, she was frantically crying, flailing her arms and legs. Yeah, I know you heard the story many times. I went over to her, and I didn't know what to do. I thought something was wrong because she was really going nuts. And nobody seemed to care, so I guess it was a normal thing. The nurses didn't care. They were attending to my wife. So I walked over to her, and I looked at the most beautiful baby I had ever seen, and I guess my father instincts kicked in. I looked down at her, and I said, "It's okay, your daddy's here." Immediately, like a light, flicking a light switch, she stopped crying. They thought something was wrong at first, so they looked, everything's fine. They all started laughing, saying, "Oh, she's gonna be a daddy's girl," which I think she was. I think she has been. I looked down at her beautiful eyes, and from that day forward, I would refer to her as my little brown-eyed girl. Days turn to minutes and minutes to memories, and that is certainly a true statement. Seems like you were born, I blinked, and here we are today. Jessica, you grew up from an angelic, cute, rambunctious, overly curious, extremely affectionate little girl into, well, still angelic, beautiful, assertive, courageous, compassionate young woman. I can't begin to tell you how proud I was when you invite me to some of your work functions, senior living functions, and the residents would all flock around me, and well, first they wanted to know if I was single and available. You know, I was like in my 50s, I was like the young stud at these parties, man. I was like, man, this is cool. But anyways, they would all flock around me to tell me how wonderful you are and how it was such a blessing for them that you were part of their lives. Jessica, your mom and I are so proud of you. You have always been and still are the perfect daughter, sister, granddaughter, niece, cousin, and friend to many. We could not have asked for any better. We love you very much.
oceans inside your eyes. I see oceans inside your eyes. I see oceans inside your eyes. I see oceans. I see oceans.
Jess and Jake know how to live life. They laugh together, they're giddy and goof together. They travel and try new restaurants and experiences together, and they are each other's #1 supporters. No matter what comes your way, your combined patience, empathy, and love will make you an unstoppable team. They say you don't marry the person you can live with, you marry the person you can't live without. That sums up Jess and Jake perfectly. I wish you two a long life together, filled with happiness, adventure, and lots of wonderful memories.
I see oceans inside your eyes. I see oceans inside your eyes. I see.
So when Jake makes a mistake and says Hakuna Matata, it means no worries. You're going to have to let it go. Let it go. And work together to infinity and beyond. And Jake, when the bare necessities and just wants more than this provincial life, some people are worth melting for.
But I still remember the happiest that I've seen him when the Cubs won the World Series. Exactly. At least that was the happiest that I had seen him up until the first time that I saw him and Jess together. May there be many more lessons learned and amazing adventures to be had. And that's why I'm so happy that you two have brought us all together here under one roof. So let's raise a glass to this new lovely couple, to Jake and Jess.
Jake, always remember this mantra, which every husband in here will probably agree. Happy wife, happy life. And Jessica, you always remember, you will always be my brown-eyed girl.